Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you one of the swing trading strategies for 2020 that could help you make $500 a day. We're going to look at both top and bottom candlestick reversal strategies and when to use them. If you are patient and wait for the exact setup that I'm talking about, I do think it is reasonable for you to make a $500 day trade or $500 over a few days in a swing trade. But you got to follow these instructions. Most people get it wrong, so don't be one of those people. And by the way, guys, we just created a brand new Facebook group where I'm going to be putting some of my stock picks and showing you guys a little bit more of the behind the scenes that I can't just throw up on YouTube as easily. So make sure you click the link below to join that. Let's begin with a stock selling off. Now, when a stock starts to sell off significantly, there are two reasons typically behind that. The first reason is that institutional traders and hedge funds have started selling their large positions to the public market, and the stock price is tanking. The second reason is that traders have started short selling a stock because of some fundamental bad news. Now, if you don't know what short selling is, short sellers borrow shares of stock that they do not own, typically from their broker's account, and they sell those shares at the current market price. The goal is to rebuy those shares of stock at a lower price in the future and then return the borrowed shares to the lender. They will have to buy it back sooner or later to take their profits and close that position. This is the point where you would wait for an entry. When short sellers are trying to cover their shorts, the stock will reverse quickly. That's what's called a short squeeze. Once you see these key trend reversal indicators, you want to ride that. One thing to remember when swing trading in 2020 is what goes up must come down. Therefore, you have the option of waiting for a reversal opportunity. A term that you'll hear me mention throughout this video is candlesticks. Now, candlesticks are charts that display the high, low, open, and closing price of a security for a specific period. If you are going to make $500 a day in the stock market, it's important to know what they are. You'll see in the image here, we'll explain it. If you need to, pause the video and look at it if you don't already know it, but really quickly, it just shows where the price reached and closed at that time. So each swing trading reversal strategy has four important elements. The first is that at least 5 candlesticks on a 5-minute chart moving upward or downward. Essentially, you want to see 5-minute sticks. So you're on the 5-minute time frame and you need to see 5 in a row either up or down. Now, the second is that the stock will have an extreme 5-minute relative strength index, or RSI indicator. The RSI is an indicator that compares the recent gains and losses in price over a period of time to measure the speed and change of price movement. Swing traders in reversal strategies use RSI values to identify overbought or oversold conditions and to find buy or sell signals. So for me, an RSI above 90 or below 10 is something that would grab my attention. This is because readings above 90 indicate overbought conditions and RSI readings below 10 indicate oversold conditions. I'm actually making a video that's going to go over how to configure your scanner to highlight RSIs lower than 20 and higher than 80. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that video. Back to the important element. So these two elements that I just mentioned demonstrate that a stock is really stretched. You must simultaneously look for a certain RSI level and a certain number of consecutive candles. Now, the third point is near a support or resistance level. So I only take reversal swing trades when the price is near a significant support level, all right? This is super important. And the fourth and final point to look for is an indecision candlestick. Okay, so I'm going to go over exactly what those are and what that looks like right now. So in reversal trading, you are looking for one of these indecision candlesticks. They are an indication that the trend may soon change. An indecision candlestick is a candle that has a wick longer than its body. So you can see a picture of an indecision candle of a stock that is going to reverse and start going down. So you notice the long wick, right? The top skinny part is much longer than the body. So it has that long upper wick, and this tells you a few things. So you can see the open price, close price, the high of that period, and the low of that period. What that really means is that when you have a candle with a long top wick, you know that at some point during that candle period, the price moved up, was unable to hold that level, and then was sold off. So it depicts a bit of a battle taking place between the buyers and the sellers, in which the buyers lost their push up. It is a good indication that the sellers may soon control the price and will push that price down. The same is true about an indecision candle of a stock that is going to reverse and start going back up. So you can see a picture of this here. Again, the candlestick has a long wick going down to the bottom. So that, some people could call that a tail. So essentially, when you have a candle with a bottom wick, a long skinny wick at the bottom, you know that at some point during that candle period, the price moved down, was unable to hold those levels, and was brought up. Now, this indicates a battle between the buyers and the sellers, in which the sellers lost their push down. It is a good indication that the buyers may now gain control of the price and push that price up. For this swing trading reversal strategy, you look for indecision candlesticks. They're an indication that the trend may soon change. Now, in swing trading reversal strategies, you are looking for a clear confirmation that the pattern is beginning to reverse. What you definitely don't want is to be on the wrong side of a reversal trade, or as we call it, catching a falling knife. Catching a falling knife isn't something you'd want to do in real life, and the same goes for swing trading. It means that when a stock is selling off badly, the falling knife, you don't want to buy on the assumption that it should bounce. If the stocks are dropping, you want to wait for the confirmation, okay? Keyword confirmation of the reversal. So you might be asking, great, so what do I look for in order to confirm that this is actually happening? With swing trading in 2020, I like to look for two things in order to totally assume the reversal. So the first is the formation of an indecision candle. The second is the first 1 minute or the first 5 minute candle to reach a new high near an important support level. So that's my entry point. I set my stop at the low of the previous candlestick or at the loss of that support level. So just to sort of reiterate here, guys, so in reversal trading, it's best that the RSI be at the extremes, okay? So above 80 or below 20, or really extreme above 90 and below 10. So once you find that, you should then look for an actual entry near a strong support. So that's for a bottom reversal. So if the stock is selling off, remember guys, like I said, 5 candlesticks in a row and coming on to a strong support level, then you start looking for confirmation. If you're looking for a stock that's going up and you think it's going to reverse and sell down, then you're looking for the opposite. 5 candlesticks up, hitting a strong resistance point, right? A resistance point is somewhere that it has had trouble breaking through in the past. It hits there, bounces, and reverses. So you're looking for that. So for me, an entry is going to be either the first 1 minute or the first 5 minute candle to reach a new high. So, or to make a new low if I'm doing a top reversal. And only when the price is being traded near an important support or resistance level. That's so crucial. So just to summarize everything that you've learned here, these are the steps to follow for both bottom reversal trading strategies and top reversal trading strategies. 1. Set up a scanner to flag down stocks with 4 or more consecutive candlesticks moving either extremely downwards or upwards. Downwards would be for a bottom reversal, upwards would be for a top reversal. When I see a stock hit my scanner, I quickly review the volume and daily levels of support or resistance near the stock to see if it will be a good trade or not. 2. I wait for confirmation of the type of reversal strategy. 1. The formation of an indecision candlestick. 2. The stock being traded at or near a significant daily support level. 3. An RSI lower than 10 or above 90. When I see the stock reach its new high for a bottom reversal or low for a top reversal, for the last 1 or 5 minute candle, then that's when I buy the stock, right? This is the confirmation. 4th, I set my stop loss to be the same price as the low of the day. If it's a bottom reversal, remember that's when the stock is selling off. I think it's hit a bottom and it's going to reverse and go up. My stop loss will be the low of the day, because if it breaks through that lowest point of the day, then it's not reversing yet. And the same is true, but opposite for the high of the day. If it's going up, I set my stop loss at the high of the day, because if it breaks a new high of day, then that's not a reversal. So this is confirmation that we're looking for. And finally, 5th, my profit target is either 1, the next level of support, or 2, the VWAP, or 9 EMA or 20 EMA. Now, I didn't explain these terms in this video. I will have more in-depth videos which go over everything for total beginners, but these are just indicators that you can add to your chart. Essentially, you want to sell your stock as it's moving up, if you're going for a bottom reversal, or down for a top reversal, but you want to sell it before it hits its level of support or resistance, which it may or may not break through. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video and all these subscribers. So if you have subscribed, or if you're new here and you subscribe, then thank you for the new subscription. Please check out my Facebook group. I put posts about things that I'm looking at that day that I wouldn't have time to make an entire YouTube video to post about. So make sure to check that out. Subscribe, like, it really helps the YouTube algorithm, and stay positive. This trading thing can take a while to master, but I promise you it is possible to make a good amount of extra money trading every month. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.